Hello, 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 my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light as I put on my bracelets. Thank you guys so much for showing up for this reading. This is my absolute favorite reading. We are going over what you can expect in the next 7 days, in the next week from finding this reading. This is a timeless reading, so it does not matter when it is or when it was recorded, just when you're finding it, this is what you needed to hear. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, we have this blue chalcedony crystal here. Pile 2, we have this rose quartz chunk. And pile 3, we have a carnelian palm stone for pile 3. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you find yourself being drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. You could just have something in another pile you needed to hear, or maybe you have a really busy week going on. Not totally sure. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Yeah, sometimes people let me know that they have a hard time in the beginning. I always say just kind of clear your mind, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself, your intuition, your guides, what is it that I need to hear most? What is the most relevant to me and my story? Open your eyes and go with that. So again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be in the description box below or the pinned comment. And you can just click right on that and it'll take you to your spot in the reading. I will leave these up for a moment, but feel free to pause the screen if you need more time, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked the blue chalcedony. And we are going over what you can expect this week in the next 7 days. What do you need to keep in mind? What do you need to know? So I always like to start with tarot, and then we'll do oracle cards. We'll have a specific section just on love, and we'll do letters and charms at the end. So with your tarot, this is your overall energy for the week. You guys have the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. So this is a foundational week. This could be a week that you're really setting in foundation, setting in some work, like really laying the groundwork for something that you're going to expand upon and build upon. This card, well, actually both these cards can also represent marriage or weddings. And so that could be highlighted as well, or some sort of celebration. This card represents Taurus in the tarot. This is about having some sort of spiritual mentor. So you guys could be advancing yourself in a spiritual practice that maybe you guys are getting more grounded into, or laying those foundations for yourself. This also could be where, you know, there's that phrase of like the teacher shows up when the student is ready. So there could be some sort of mentoring situation going on for you, or you could meet somebody, possibly at some sort of outing of like-minded people, but meet someone that's going to become like a mentor or a guide for you. Also, if some of you have been looking into connect with your guides, you may, have an interaction with one of your specific guides this week, if you believe in all that. So next, you guys had water, surrender. So there's a need to surrender something this week and go with the flow. So instead of trying to push really hard against something that you don't want, or trying to control an outcome, there's a guidance here about just surrendering, letting go and letting God, if you will, and just going with the flow. Stop going upstream. Just allow life to take you down whatever it is. Like if you're like hitting your head against a wall, trying to do all this stuff and you feel like everything is against you, you may just need to surrender and let it take you, aka life, the universe, God, take you in a new direction. But there is a need to surrender this week. Also possibly a need to surrender your need to be right about something. I feel like that's a message coming in for somebody. You don't have to be right all the time. There's like a beauty in the not knowing sometimes, and the beauty in understanding that we're all always learning and we don't know everything, and that's okay. All right. Next you have Hawk Messenger. So some sort of message could be coming in this week. Pay attention for bird feathers, things of that nature, just birds in general. So the card said, Spirit is sending you a message. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I'm trying to figure out what is causing this shadow. Sorry. We're just going to have a shadow on the cards when I hold them up. My apologies. But yeah, so look out for a message this week in all forms. Keep an eye open for signs, synchronicities, bird feathers, possibly a hawk, like seeing a hawk. You know, you could be just, if something like that comes up and you don't know what it means, just pay attention to what you're thinking about or the next thoughts that come up for you. Next, you guys have the clover. It says the clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings. So we have the number 33 and 5 on here. So some sort of good message, maybe a good message is coming in around surrendering. Like this feels like once you like let go, everything's just going to fall into place. Like you have all this luck. You have good news around you. You have messengers coming in. Again, you have support from either your guides or possibly someone in 3D here. But all you have to do is just let go of the control a little bit. All right, next you have It's Manifested. Newly desired reality is already present in your life. Vibrational alignment, astrology gives edge. So in the stars this week, in your personal chart and transits, there could be something very favorable energetically. And if you have some sort of new desire that basically like once you think it, it's poof already there. So be mindful of your thoughts this week. Because some things, you know, obviously take a while to get manifested, but if we manifested every little thought we had, it's probably a good thing. It takes a little while, right? But this is something that's happening quickly. All right, your crystal card this week, you have Beryl. I don't have a piece of this, but I'll read what it says. It says, there are many things that can get in the way of spiritual advancement. This stone has the ability to filter out these distractions and fill you with courage and initiative to believe in yourself. It can attract love and maintain it as well as opening your mind and understanding to love. So anything green also is associated with the heart chakra, so it's going to help with that. So love. But this, you don't have to go out and buy this crystal or anything. This is just a note about this week. So there could be some sort of spiritual advancement. There could be something being moved out of the way that helps you see more clearly and have the courage to believe in yourself and possibly attract new love. So some of you guys could be getting some sort of new love. Maybe you're trying to manifest a new love and here, you know, you have a messenger or some sort of message coming in from someone that's going to be important in your life as well. Okay. Personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. So this is always a message just about not everyone's going to get what you're doing and not everyone has to because it's your life, not theirs. So if you find yourself trying to like justify yourself or, you know, prove naysayers wrong or something like that, just like let that go and recognize that not everybody's going to get it because it's your journey, it's not theirs, and it doesn't have to look like anybody else. So if you start comparing yourself to others and you compare yourself to people who make you feel less than, stop doing that. Comparison is the thief of joy. Most people know that. Like the only person you're competing against is who you were yesterday. If you're trying to improve yourself, just compete against the person you were yesterday and just keep moving forward that way. All right, we have community. So there may be a chance to get together with like-minded souls. I kind of got this with this Four of Wands energy as well. I mean, this could be someone from your soul family coming into with this Hierophant kind of mentor energy, but connecting with, yeah, like-minded souls, possibly going out, hanging out, doing some sort of communal event could be important this week as well. And I apologize if you can hear background noise. As soon as I started recording this, someone started like sawing at something at one of my neighbor's houses, so I apologize. All right, your next card is Foxglove. It says confidence. Be what you want to see. So this is where if you don't have anyone cheering for you with your personal journey, you might just have to lead with the confidence and the knowing that you're doing what you know you need to do. And it says, be what you want to see. So have the confidence of as if your manifestation was already here, because it's really close. So go into this week with some confidence, even if you got to fake it till you make it kind of vibe. But be what you want to see. Act as if whatever it is that you're wanting to attract is already here, or you already are that version of yourself, and you'll find yourself aligning more to that. Like if you're trying to shift who you are, your timeline, something like that, think about, okay, where am I trying to shift to? How would that version of me act? And have the confidence and move the way that that version of yourself would be. I hope I'm not being too obscure with this reading today, but those are the messages I'm getting. All right, your next one is we have Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Wow. Divine intervention is occurring. So, okay, your guides could be really stepping in, giving you some sort of messages. Again, as long as you surrender and allow it all to come in. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So just look out for happiness. Go with what makes you happy. This reminds me of one of the characters in The Witcher. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. I can't think of the guy's name at the moment. So that might be important to some of you. With him wearing all this blue, I'm reminded to say, just follow your truth and speak your truth. Because blue is a color of the throat chakra. Some of you guys may need to work on that as well this week. Possibly look up a throat chakra meditation here on YouTube. I'm sure there's tons. And find one you like and do that. May be beneficial to you as well. There's a lot of this about your personal journey, this journey to self. Even though you have collaborations with other people this week, the bigger focus here is about self. All right, your next two cards, we have a great passion. So something's going to cause a great passion within you this week. Holland could be important to some of you. I think about tulips in Holland. And then we have in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So you could be getting help, assistance, and guidance. This again feels from the spiritual realm. Somebody else may be coming to you because they need help. Or if you're in a point where you need help, don't be afraid to ask. If you want to ask your guides for help, you know, they can help. Sometimes we need to ask them, even though you guys have divine intervention cards, so they're working in your favor anyways. But don't forget that you can ask them to help. But in a very 3D sense, you may, if you're in a position where you need some assistance, don't be afraid to help. Again, you have community, like rest on your community, rest on the like-minded people that are supportive in your life, and ask them for help if you need it. But others of you guys may be the chance to be an answer to someone else's prayers this week. Okay, let's do our love cards. Mixing it up a little bit this week. Pick some cards I haven't used in a while. So for love, pile one for love. What do they need to know this week? We have two cards. Like I was talking, this is self-love. This is a mission of self this week. It says, practicing self-love and self-care will attract more loving and healthy relationships into your life. Find peace and balance within. Practice acceptance. Accept the past and all that it is with grace. Accept yourself at all levels. This may pertain to an awakening of love for self. And then you guys have time apart. So there might be a need to have some time apart from some loving connections in your life. It says, time apart is needed. Distance will bring clarity. Take the time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within you. This may pertain to a separation. And time apart doesn't have, you know, if you like live with your significant other, there may just be a point this week that you guys just need to get some alone time, some self-care time, some self-love time. But yeah, it doesn't have to be like months. It could be like a couple hours, you know. Again, that's going to look a little differently for everyone. And then let's get an Epiphany card. What else for love this week? Pile 1, ready to surrender. So this surrender may have something to do with loving connections this week. So you may need to surrender, control, surrender. You may have to surrender to a relationship, may have to surrender the need to be right with someone that you're in a loving connection with. But ultimately, just surrender and allow things to go as they're supposed to. Again, you guys have divine intervention, so the universe is working behind the scenes, and it's bigger than you can expect, so just allow it to do its thing, okay? It's going to involve some trust this week. All right, let's do your letters and charms. All right, let's start with angel number. Pull. Thank you, Heather, for these dice. All right, we have a 5. What is pile 1's angel message? 5. Possibly some change, so 554. Let's see, 554. What is pile 1's message? There is a fine line between effort and effortlessness. Your angels are inviting you to trust them and their ability to help you believe. So that's just more of this surrender your worry, surrender whatever it is that is bugging you over to the divine. Your angels are like ready to come in and help, but you have to trust that they can. So release the control there. Pile 1, you've gotten that message repeatedly. Please don't shoot the messenger. All right, so next I'm going to pull a zodiac dice. So this could be your sign or someone that you're dealing with heavily this week sign, or the energy of this sign. So we have Virgo showing up. So routines, health, perfectionism, details are important with that. And the 5th house. So this is all, 5th house is also about play. It's about affairs, it's romance, it's ruled by Leo, you know, taking center stage. This could be where this confidence that you need to carry the confidence of a Leo this week within you. All right, let's get your letters. So this could be someone's initials, your initials, location. And a lot of the times it spells words that I miss, so you guys are so sweet when you're nice to me and throw those in the comments. All right, let's see. So letters, we have a W, F, a D, so double letters can be important, Y, K, and a U. We have FU, FU, so you might have to tell someone to F off this week, I don't know. Dud, so something might be a dud. I don't know. I'm sure there's more. There's more words. Find them and put them in the comments. Please, please, please. Help a girl out. I'm trying to move some of my lights around so it shows up better. I usually record these earlier in the day when I have lots of sunlight, but it's gotten dark outside, or darker outside. So, all right, let's see. So next we'll do your charms to end out this reading. So what else does pile 1 need to know about their week, please? Wow, okay. A good bit of things. Wow, we have believe, we have kiss, kiss, so 2 kisses, and laugh. So you're being asked to believe, again, kiss, kiss. That reminds me of everyone I know, all my friends that are over in London or England, like they put XX on stuff, and I missed that for a long time. I didn't know I was supposed to be doing it back. I was like, kiss, kiss, I don't know. Anyway, so there could be some sort of British thing with the kiss, kiss, and then laugh. We have the number 1, so the first house, which is the house of self, so self-focus again. The number 1 may be important to you. The first day that you're watching this could be highlighted as well. We have another clover for you guys, another sign of good luck coming in. We have these little glasses. They're kind of fun. So there may, anytime I get glasses that pop up, there's a need to shift your perspective about something. So something is either going to change your view Like some information is going to come in and change your view, or there's a need to look at something from a different angle this week, like AKA be objective. We have this little music note. So music is highlighted. Some of you guys could, I mean, simply be going to a concert, going somewhere that there's music being played. Some of you guys may be working on that. We also have a record. So another music kind of attachment here. We have the helicopter. This is also about looking at things from a higher perspective. So the higher perspective is definitely needed. And then we have this little crab. So something may pinch you this week. Let's also give a nod to Cancer here with this crab. But this may feel like something feels a little pinchy. So might be something that kind of, you know, I don't know. I feel like the truth of something, or if you can accept a truth, it won't hurt you as bad. But just be mindful something might sneak up on you this week, pile one. Let's see if I get anything else. I don't think so. So here are your letters and charms, pile one. If any of these things mean anything else to you, please always honor that. If you want to share that in the comments, I would love that. If not, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you part of the family. And as always, I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you for spending your time with me. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile two, we are going over your week ahead. You guys picked the rose quartz chunk here, so there could be a self-love focus going on this week. If you're attracted to this, rose quartz is really good for self-love. If you don't have any, I have a lot of it around. It is very transformative that way. It's for all kinds of love, but sometimes we give so much love away, we have to remember to keep some for ourselves. That's at least, maybe that's just me. Anyways, okay, we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead, what's going to go on this week. We'll do tarot, oracle cards, specific section on love, and then letters and charms for you guys. So your tarot, so your overall energy, we have some sort of new beginning going on this week, a new tangible beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be around financial stuff. There's also could be a financial payoff if something invested into is going, I cannot talk, is either going to come to fruition, or maybe something you are investing in is going to eventually give you long-term gains. But this is basically just a new beginning of some sort. Any of the aces are new beginnings, but the Pentacles is the tangible things. Nine of Pentacles is very independent energy, but it's extremely abundant energy. So this week feels very abundant. Somebody also may be getting some sort of promotion with this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe someone's getting an inheritance, because again, this is financial abundance right here. Especially with this deck looking very much like coins with these pentacles. All right. So I'm sure everybody likes hearing that. Money, money, money. But in a good way. Feels good money. All right, you guys have, your first card is Power Lines Energy. So your power, things of that nature. You may feel like a little electrified by something. This feels like there's going to be something that's drawing your attention here this week, that's pulling you in. You may feel very energetic, or like bursts of energy throughout the week. Somebody could technically be having electrical issues, for being very literal about this card. Sorry to say, I just got a message about someone maybe having electrical issues with your car. Or if you're having issues with your car, check something electrical, like with the battery might be the issue. I don't know. That's a one-off for somebody. Keep that in mind if that's you. All right. But yeah, power lines. This also reminds you of like different energy connected together. So this may be, you know, connecting with like-minded people this week that kind of help charge you up. Getting like charged from high frequency people that are around you as well. And then with being 3, like the number 3 might be important with that. Maybe collaborating with some high vibe people this week that kind of give you like this charge of energy. All right, next we have Loon, intuitive. It says, listen to the song of your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. So there may be a need to have some solitude this week, which can be this kind of Nine of Pentacles energy. But make sure you're trusting your intuition. If you're getting intuitive hits, maybe that's where this energy is coming from intuitively. Make sure you're honoring that. It says, listen to the song of your soul. Reconnect with yourself and trust yourself this week. Put that here. I feel like I need to change my lighting around. It's like still working on everything on this side, on this desk. Okay, maybe that helped a little bit. Next, you guys have Heliconia. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's realization. It says the answer is here. Take heed. So you're going to have some sort of epiphany or realization this week. Maybe that's coming in intuitively, and you need to listen to it. Again, this kind of intuitive hit, I mean, this could be like a big light bulb moment for some of you. Maybe that's going to spark this new beginning that's going to end up paying off big time for you. Okay. Next, we have message of concern. So you may get a message from somebody that's concerned about something that you may need to help or address. Someone may be concerned about you, but there is some sort of message coming in that you do need to take seriously this week. We have doing our best. It says we are all doing our best with understanding and with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. So this is kind of a reminder not to be so hard on yourself, that you're doing the best that you can. Trust those intuitive hits that you're getting and follow that. Even if things don't pan out exactly how you want, or you feel like you make a mistake in the process, you are learning along the way and it's okay, and you're doing the best that you can. But not everything needs to be perfect all the time. I feel like that needs to be said. Pretty sure Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy, so that's always a good reminder, especially if you're a Virgo. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Next we have, it says bouquet of flowers. So someone could quite literally be getting a bouquet of flowers this week. Is an absolute indication of a long and happy life. So, and this also says if children are near, extraordinary honors and fame. Okay. I'm not using this with any other cards, but this also talks about possibly getting some honors, maybe get some recognition for something this week as well. It's always nice. All right, next we have trust the process. So everything always works out. Something better is on the horizon. Have total confidence in the universe. So if you notice, we have this street and there's all these roadblocks and signs and detours. Trust, you're being guided to trust the process this week. So if something comes up and you can't go where you want to go, or you're being detoured, there is a reason for it, even if you can't see it. So just go with the flow. Try to trust. Even if you got to take a deep breath, there's a purpose in it all. So just trust the universe that it knows what it's doing. All right, your crystal card is Zoisite. It says, Zoisite is in tune with your emotions. This sacred stone can shift emotions and help break through emotional trauma. When anxiety and worry flood your mind, the stone will help assist you in your meditation. It allows you to use celestial energy and let go of angst. So you don't have to run out and get this crystal or anything, but the messages here within this card is that you're going to be tuning in with your emotions. There could be some sort of emotional breakthrough with an emotional trauma. Maybe that's where this epiphany comes in. Maybe you're like, it all just clicks and you're like, it all makes sense what you went through. Just remind yourself, if anxiety and worry do come up, you can breathe it away and know that you're being supported here. And you'll be working through it this week. All right, next you guys have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So this kind of like Not overthinking, but doing, trusting your intuition this week, going where you're sparked and you feel the energy is pulling you. Everything's in divine order. So you're being guided to just, again, not need things to be perfect before moving forward, and just going with where you're being guided and what you feels right to you, because your intuition is really on point this week. And if you trust that, go with it. If your intuition is telling you to go a different path this week than you normally go, trust that. This is coming in strong. All right, next we have, all right, you can take this two different ways, but the card says karma, you will reap what you sow. And I want to remind everyone, karma isn't always bad. Karma is balance. Karma is only a B if you are, right? So there could be some sort of karmic happening this week, but you guys also have wealth, and then you have all this. So this could be like good karma coming your way. It's like a payoff. Maybe all the good karma, all the good vibes you send to everybody else, all the stuff that you do intuitively and that you help is really going to pay off. Because yeah, the card that came out with it was a good thing. And again, with the rest of this wealth card, I don't think you're losing wealth here. You're getting wealth here. So just remember, karma is balance. So karma is only a B if you are. Just remember that. It's not a bad thing, or it's not always a bad thing. And you also may be dealing with someone that is dealing with some karma. So, all right, let's move into love. Let's see what's going on in love this week for pile 2. Mastering a karmic lesson. So, okay, that karmic lesson might not have anything to do with wealth, but it could have to do with your loving connections. So there's a mastering of a karmic lesson. Now with this mastering, that means that you are done with this. You're moving past it. So there may be a need to do something. If something comes back up, that's a pattern. You may have to choose differently to break this cycle, okay? Let's see. But again, karma's not always bad, but there's some sort of karmic lesson connected to your love relationships. Let's see, what else for pile 2 when it comes to love? Make a conscious choice. Rise above any conflict spiritually and make a decision regarding the situation or person. Consciously choose what you want so that you can manifest your heart's true desires. Ask yourself what changes need to be made. Follow your heart and do what's right for you in this moment. Very interesting, pile 2. All right, let's move to your letters and charms. Move everything over here. And there went my bag of charms. That was a bag of letters. Ah! Lost some letters, guys. Hold on. All right. Dang it. Keeping it real here on A Journey in Light. All right. All right. Let's start with your angel number message. So angel number message for pile 2. We have, that was a 3. Find it again. 3, 1, 4. So 314. Let's see what your angel message is for this week. Angels are encouraging you to shine your light and trust in it. You guys have had trust come up a couple times. So there's a need to trust this week. Trust in the divine, trust in your light, trust in your gifts. All right, trust in your intuition. All right, so your zodiac dice, this could be your sign, someone that you're dealing with heavily this week's sign, or the energy of the sign. You have Sagittarius, so there's an energy of expansion, possibly travel, higher learning, those kinds of things. And the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius, so we have double Sag here. So again, higher learning, travel, expansion, spiritual awakening stuff kind of going on here. All right, let's get your letters. Pile 2's letters. So sometimes this can be someone's initials, locations, or they spell words. I always miss the words, so please be so kind to me and drop them in the comments when you see them. Wow, that's a lot of letters. Okay. E, A, H, F, A, C, and a B. Wow. There's a lot. It's wanting for feather, but feather isn't here. Feet. There's a lot of letters, and I know someone's going to be so nice to me and write them all that they see in the comments. Please, please, please. But I'll leave these up here for you guys to look at. Again, words, letters, initials, locations, whatever you guys see. All right. And let's pull your charms. All right. So pile 2's week ahead. What else do they need to know? What do we need to tell them about? All right, you guys have a 10 of Wands. So responsibilities are highlighted with this. Carrying a heavy load. So there might be something that is weighing on you this week. You have the power to get through it. 10s are also ending. So there could be some sort of ending of some sort of heavy responsibility, which could feel very like relieving afterwards. We have I love and then nothing after it. So you could be finding something new that you love this week. Someone could be hearing I love you. You could just be finding something that you love. We have wow. So some sort of big surprise is coming in that's going to cause you to do an Olin Wilson wow kind of thing. So some surprise. We have this little Lepus constellation, which is the hare, which represents abundance. It's also a nod to starseeds there. So some sort of abundance is coming in. Again, you guys have had that several times. We have this little penguin. And I'm seeing like, you know, the penguins when they kind of like have the egg on their feet. So there could be something that needs like your precious attention this week, that needs just like loving care coming in, and your support and your protection. We have divine and princess on this. But so again, you have divine connection several times. We have this little bicycle, so maybe literally going on a bike ride this week, but this is also about going on a journey, having some fun with it. Even if it's not on the exact mode of transportation you would want, there is like a excitement in the journey. Learning to love the journey versus just solely going after the destination is really important with this charm as well. Oh no, we have the little crying cat. So there might be some tears this week, pile 2. Sorry about that, but we have a little sad cat here. And then we have our beautiful dragonfly. On the back it says blessed. So remember that regardless of the tears, you are still blessed. You're divinely guided and you're divinely supported. And sometimes tears are good. You know, again, if you master that lesson, it may be a release of old energy that you kind of purging and getting through. So pile 2, there are your letters and charms. If something else means something to you and you want to share it, I'd love to hear that in the comments. If not, thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, or share this video with someone you think that would enjoy it. And as always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Have a good week, guys. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You picked this beautiful carnelian palm stone. And we are going over what you can expect in the week ahead in the next 7 days from the time you're finding this timeless reading. So I always like to start with tarot, then we'll do oracle cards, we'll do a section on love, as well as letters and charms. So let's see what we have for you for this week. We have the Magician and the 8 of Pentacles. So work could be highlighted, your career focus, your day-to-day kind of vibe, but you're going to feel more empowered with the Magician here. The Magician is about manifesting. So some of you guys could be manifesting a new job opportunity, a new promotion, something like that. And it's, yeah, manifesting and empowerment. So you're going to feel very empowered. Some of you may be getting some sort of promotion. I think I already said that. But advancing and feeling very secure in what you're doing, feeling like you have control over the situation. Aside from work, this can just be something that you're putting time and energy into. It doesn't have to be technically your job. So for some of you, it could be you manifesting some sort of new opportunity that you've been working toward, or a chance to work towards something that, like a goal of yours. So things coming to fruition, but potentially something that you have been working actively for. It's like you're manifesting, but you're also doing the work and meeting the universe halfway. Key, and then we have opportunity. So again, this vibe around opportunity, our opportunities, it says keys open doors. So something may be opening. We can look at this as getting a new house key to some location. And I want to say the sky's the limit, because we have like this little universe kind of vibe here. So don't think small this week, think big on your opportunities. And there might be some big, massive opportunity coming in. Maybe someone's going to space. Okay, I'm kidding. But there could be like an opportunity to travel or go somewhere distant that you haven't been before. Again, and this may be bigger than you thought possible with that opportunity. We have horse, freedom. So there could be something that you're freeing yourself from. Maybe you're freeing yourself from restrictions around money. Maybe there's some opportunity to help you assist that. But the card says, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So we could kind of take this like how you have this unlimited stamina and strength. Like you could be manifesting something and you have all the energy to actually put the work towards making it happen. This candle back a tiny bit. Okay. But yeah, you just follow the winds. Anything that's changing, again, opportunity, something coming in, follow that dream of yours, because the energy is like really setting things up that you're free to do this thing. All right, next you guys have the Rider is a sure sign of good news. So good news is coming away. We have a horse again. So there could be a horse connection. Some of you guys could be doing something with horses. Like hippotherapy, right? Is that how it's called? Like horse therapy? I think it's hippotherapy. But there's some sort of, with this card, there's some sort of good news coming your way this week. So again, maybe some good news about an opportunity associated with work or your just day-to-day income. All right, your law of attraction card. So high vibes. So this week you should be in high vibes. Things are kind of moving in your favor. So surround yourself with positivity, connect with yourself and source. Solfeggio frequencies? I'll have to look into that. I don't know if I know that is. I'm sure it's some sort of manifesting frequency. And then your tribe. So this also is a week that you could be connecting either with your soul tribe or maybe meeting someone new from your soul tribe, but connecting there. But you should feel like in a good mood this week. Like things should be moving along. Maybe that's a really welcomed vibe after, you know, some energy that you've had as of recently. Pile 3 for some of you. All right, your crystal cards, you guys ended up getting 2. We have hematite and amber. So I'll read both these cards. It doesn't mean you need to go get these if you feel compelled. These could be the crystals you should work with this week, but I was just taking the meaning from the cards. So it says, meditating with this crystal is the best way to receive its power, and wearing it as a jewelry is another way to connect to it. The stone helps with stabilizing and grounding you during difficult times. It also protects you from absorbing other people's negativity. So if you have a tendency to be like an empath and pick up everybody's stuff, this may be a good piece of jewelry. I know they make a lot of hematite rings that a lot of people have. Now I will say, if you have one of these hematite like ring or jewelry and it breaks, it means you no longer need it. Just an FYI. I feel like somebody had this and I'm like, well, mine broke. Well, it just, you've moved past needing it. Or it's absorbed all that it can take. But so if we look at this, you know, you should be able to receive power and connect to it and like feel stabilized and grounded this week. But if you're needing help with that, then possibly look into this one. Then we have amber, which you know, we know is fossilized tree sap. So it says, actually fossilized tree sap and not technically a stone, amber has been on Mother Earth for thousands of years. Its warm, fiery color brings on feelings of peacefulness, inner warmth, and has grounding energy that helps you look inward. So you have 2 messages about grounding this week, staying grounded. If you've been getting up too much in your head about something and you're feeling overwhelmed, you may just need to reconnect and ground back into your body, or potentially use a crystal that helps you ground. I also, for that, personally like obsidian. I don't have my favorite one in reach, but I have this little tiny obsidian I've kept on me for like 8 years now, and it helps so much. Yeah, someone's name also may be Amber. Also, I'm getting oh goodness, Jurassic Park vibes. You think about it's what they found the mosquito in fossilized tree sap, which is amber. So maybe someone's going to be watching some Jurassic Park this week as well. All right, we have your mindful message. It says, coming my way, unique opportunities. Again, you had several things about good news, opportunities. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality, which goes with this. I love when this happens. So yeah, you're like empowered and you're attracting everything you need to make whatever you've been working on come to life. I feel like the number 17 is really important. My guides keep drawing me back to 17, so I just need to point that out. So if you're watching this, by the time I'm recording it, I don't think that's 7 days out, but the 17th could be important, so highlight that from whenever you're watching this. And then we have 15, we have 14 here as well. So we have the Lovers. So partnerships are highlighted, possibly some sort of peaceful resolution with someone that you consider like a soulmate or a lover, because we have 2 doves here. But yeah, partnerships are highlighted, maybe meeting someone new here with the Lovers, Gemini energy as well. Okay. Your flower card, you guys have Bluebell, gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. So make sure you're staying in a high vibe, and gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational energies. Like if you don't fully understand that, even just sitting in a state of being gratitude and thankful for even the smallest of things. Sometimes I know it's hard. You might just have to be thankful for the breath in your lungs, you know? But staying in that energy of gratitude will bring your vibe higher, because yeah, gratitude is one of the highest vibrational energies there are. So keep that in mind. Joy is another high vibrational frequency, but gratitude is always just being thankful for things, and then you'll bring more stuff in to be thankful for if you're always looking for things to be grateful about. And with this Magician here, you guys could be in a very energetic state of manifesting, so be mindful of what you think, your predominant thoughts and your predominant words, because you can manifest good stuff and bad stuff for yourself. So keep that in mind. It works both ways. So focus on what you want. And again, if you don't really know what that is, just be grateful for what you have. All right. And then your light, forget what the name of this deck is exactly. Oh, Keepers of the Light card. You guys have Mother Mary, love and peace. We did have this message about peace here. So there's some peace, like things you should feeling peaceful about. But it says, let go of the need to be right, choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So you're in an energy of love and peace and choosing peace. There's a quote by Wayne Dyer that I've loved forever, and sometimes it's better to be kind than right. Take that if it fits for you. Sometimes it's better to be kind than right. You know, letting that ego fade away and just choosing peace versus being right. Okay, so let's do your love section, and then we'll do letters and charms and our angel numbers. So let's see, for pile 3, what's going on in love? Besides the Lovers, you guys have Lovers already. So love is highlighted this week. Maybe that's where some of your new opportunity is. Oh, but then we have conflict. All right, let's read this. So when you're loving connections, There may be some sort of conflict, but this card says there is a conflict within a relationship that is causing an emotional upset and tension. Some things may have been said from a negative place. This could be some kind of jealousy or deceptive energy in relationship. Someone may have been lying to you or lying to him or herself. This may pertain to an internal or mental conflict as well. So there might be some sort of internal conflict between or with yourself, or external conflict with somebody else. This might be where this message about sometimes it's better to be kind than right. If you really love somebody, maybe just dropping something and be kind instead of right. I mean, only you know your situation, but there is some sort of conflict highlighted this week. Sorry, pile 3. Let's see what else we have. Pile 3's love this week. But we have devotion, hopelessly devoted to you. So it might be, there could be some sort of conflict, but you're working through it because we have hopelessly devoted to you. There's a lot of devotion here. Okie dokie. Let's move on to our angel message and our charms. So let's get our angel number message first, please. Pile 3's angel number message for the week. We have a 0, 8, and 9. So 89. Let's see. I personally use Kyle Gray's angel number book. I find it's very relative for me. So 89, it says, you are in touch with your true self. Cherish this connection as it unfolds. So you're really, you know, connecting with yourself, but make sure you're cherishing it as it unfolds, cherishing this newness that you're learning about yourself this week, having gratitude for everything you've been through to get you to where you were, or you are now. So that's your angel number message. All right, let's move on to our charms and letters. So I always like to start with the zodiac dice. This could be your sign, someone that you're dealing with heavily this week sign, or the energy of this sign. So we have Aquarius. So the 11th house is highlighted. So humanitarian efforts, technology, friends, social gatherings, that kind of stuff. Also connecting with people online is highlighted with the Aquarius energy. But Aquarius also, I think of the star, I think of a wish coming true. Again, you guys are manifesting something, either an opportunity that turns into something good or has the potential to, or a wish to come true this week. And then we have the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius. So that's about higher learning. You possibly could learning something new this week, planning some sort of travel with the 9th house, or just expanding on something that you've been working on. All right, let's get your letters first. All right, these could be someone's initials. Sometimes it spells words. I love when you guys are sweet to me and add the words in the comments because I always miss them. Also abbreviations for locations, whatever fits for you. Let's see, pile 3's letters. All right, all these fuzzies. We have NN, so double letters could be important. We have D, we have an A, so we have some Dan, someone's Nan. S, sand, maybe someone's getting their feet in the sand this week. Another A, double letters again. An O, and a B. So we have sun, we have dawn, we have bond, James Bond, maybe bondage. We have and, but wait, there's more. I don't know why and reminds me of that. I'm sure there's some that I'm missing. So if you'd be so kind, throw in the words that you see there. You guys are the best when you do that. I appreciate it so much. And let's get your charms. So what else does pile 3 have to look forward to this week? Also, I have an odd question. If anyone has any suggestions, I keep all my charms in this bag, which is great. But if anyone has suggestions for what I should put my charms in, let me know. I know a lot of other tarot readers do it. I guess I should look at their pages. I'm not sure. If anyone has a good suggestion for what I should put my charms in, let me know, because I feel like my bags are starting to fall apart on me. So, all right, pile 3's week ahead. A lot of stuff. All right, let's see. So we have will. So I feel like there's some sort of willpower that's needed. You may be called to use some willpower this week. We have time, so there could be some timing stuff going on. Oop, we have another sign for a message. You guys did have that, and some sort of good news is coming. So there also could be hearing from somebody you haven't talked to in a while with this little paper airplane message coming in. We have the ladybug, which is about good luck. So some sort of good luck this week. Again, you had good news coming up again. We had wish, so wish coming true. There's your wish coming true. Someone, I feel like it's somebody's birthday and you're gonna be making a wish. We have sports, so you could be doing something that's sports involved this week. You have another tarot card. Ooh, communication again. So 8 of Wands is here. This is also rapid change, but some sort of communication is coming in for you. We have another letter, so we have Y. So now we have Andy. We have Andy's there, Sandy. Okay. The parrot, be mindful of your words and mindful of gossip this week. Something also could be repeated, like a repeated cycle. I think of parrots just repeating, but this also could be someone repeating what you say. So be mindful who you tell secrets to this week, okay? And also be mindful of who you're hearing information from. Is this person legit, or whether they heard it from, is it legit? So just be mindful. Like, it's almost like take like any like odd information you get this week from somebody else, unless you know them very well, take it with a grain of salt. We have the moon with this little angel sleeping on it. So your dreams are highlighted. You could be getting intuitive messages while you're sleeping. So pay attention to your dreams. We have this little smiley cat. So happiness, like it feels like something that could make you purr if you're a cat happening this week. We have you're doing great. So there may be a need, either you're going to get some sort of recognition, somebody could be getting some award. You may have to remind yourself that you're doing great this week. The universe is reminding you that you're doing great. And then we have a star. So some sort of, again, wishing on a star. Pay attention to, if you're familiar with astrology, maybe looking into your chart and transits this week, because there could be something that's affecting you energetically from the stars that you may need to keep in mind about. So there you go, pile 3. There are your letters and charms. If something means something else to you, please always honor that. If you want to share what that is in the comments, I love hearing what a charm means to you guys. It makes me really happy. And if it sticks in my mind and relevant, I'll use it in a future reading. So there you guys go. Also, a message with this ladybug. Sometimes if you stop trying so hard, what you're trying to manifest or get shows up. So keep that in mind. I just watched Under the Tuscan Sun for like the billionth time the other day. And there's a message about one of the characters she's talking about. She used to hunt and hunt for ladybugs. And when she finally gave up and fell asleep in the grass, she'd wake up and they'd be all over her. So it's like, just be and do and enjoy your moment and allow things to come to you instead of searching desperately for it. Okay. All right, pile 3, thank you guys so much for being here with me. I will be doing it after reading chat cleanup. If you want to stick around, feel free for my rambling nonsense that some of you seem to like. So, but thank you guys again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, even with someone that you think would enjoy this type of reading, or even just leave me a comment with an emoji. That really helps me out. This is my favorite reading, and I am trying to expand this and get more viewers on this. So I love anytime someone shows up for this reading. Thank you guys so much. Bye. You're sitting there, I'm just looking at my phone, something real quick. Oh man, that other offer's gone. All right, so anywho, I asked in pile 3 if anyone had any suggestions for other things to put my charms in. I'm okay with like my letter bag, but my charm bag is starting to like break and bust at the seams. I know you guys watch other tarot readers that probably do charms. I just don't know what to get, but I can still dig my hand in there very well. I mean, maybe I should just keep this bag. I think I had a selenite plate that came in this, but I've had it forever. anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. It took me a couple days to get this reading done. I started it the other day, but I didn't get this pile done until today. So I did half the reading the other day, but now I don't know where I put all the cards. Hold on. Here we go. To clean up with, oops, reading breakdowns. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing lovely. These cards are so cool. This is the Owl Tarot. I think someone got me this. Gosh, now I can't remember. I think a lovely viewer got me this deck, but now I can't remember. I don't think I bought it. I can't remember anymore. I have I mean, I don't know if that's possible to have too many tarot cards. I know I need to do like not a reveal, but a dive into all my decks. I think I have, between tarot and oracle cards and message cards, I have over 200 cards, which is a little ridiculous, but you can never have enough. I just got 2 new decks this week. I'm gonna have to cover up her tatas. This Tarot of Aphrodite, I'll be doing a review this week. There's a lot of nudity. It's a lot of classic art paintings. And a lovely viewer sent me this deck for free, and I just got it. I'm so excited, but because of advertising reasons for YouTube, I have to be mindful of the nudity. Even though I click my stuff is not made for children, I can still get dinged for that. So I have to go through and do some modesty little stickers. I think I'll just use like wasabi or whatever that tape is that you use for like scrapbooking. I think I'm going to use that and make everybody's a little bit covering their stuff. Sad I have to do that, but here we are. Anyways, but oh, and then I got, what was my other deck I got this week? This one just came in. This is the Naked Heart Tarot. I'm so excited. So hopefully this week I'll be using these 2. I have a crazy week, so I'm going out of town on Thursday to go to Georgia. Some people may know why I go there, but I'm going out to Georgia next weekend for a couple days. So I'm excited about that. And so yeah, I have to get a lot of readings done in the next couple days. So, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I never know what to talk about. So I don't know if you guys are sitting here like, Joy, what are you doing? I just really feel like I'm like talking to myself at this point. So one of the decks we use, Keeper of the Lights. Keeper of the Light. Keepers of the Light. Jeez. What am I up to? My 7-year-old and I are trying to teach ourselves Spanish. That's been fun. My 7-year-old has a little girl that just started in her class and just moved here. I don't know if she moved here from. My daughter has not figured out how to ask her yet. But yeah, she doesn't really speak English, so poor thing. You know, I couldn't imagine going into that scenario, into a foreign country and not knowing how to speak the language, and you know, people are mean. So my daughter, when she told me, you know, we have been trying to learn Spanish so we can talk to her friend a little bit, even just a little bit. And so my daughter was so cute. It was on like Google Translate the other day, and it was typing out like sentences in English and then getting the Spanish translation of it, and wrote her a whole letter. I'm like, my daughter is like pure gold. She like is just the sweetest thing ever. She's a little too hard on herself, but she is so sweet. I'm always trying to learn, always trying to make people feel happy and hopeful. And I think a lot of that also has to do with my older daughter being disabled and different. And so I think my youngest daughter just has a massive compassionate heart because of her sister. So anyway, so we've been trying to teach ourselves English. So I'm not English, Spanish, Espanol. So working on that. So it's probably going to take a good year just to even kind of feel like I even slightly know what I'm talking about. So when we're in the car, we've been putting on the Spanish channel, trying to figure out the radio channel. And every once in a while, like, oh, I know that word. Like, we'll be able to pick out one word. I'm like, I have so like a long way to go with learning Spanish, but I'm trying. So, you know, but I like expanding, growing, always trying to do something. Oh no, I just realized I left these two out of pile 3s. If you were here from pile 3, you guys also had good advice from a wise person and great worry over nothing. Sorry. This got left behind. My bad. I thought we were missing something, but anyway, so that's what I've been up to with the little bit of extra time I have. Is me and my daughter are, yeah, trying to just talk to each other in Spanish all the time, which has been really funny. But we're trying. The rest of these, oh, I have this one. I feel like I should say something important to you guys. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I do need to come up with a better plan for my after chat. Maybe I should just ramble. You guys always, at least the people that comment, so they seem to enjoy me just talking nonsense. So, I don't know. I just feel like I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm talking to myself all the time. That's the crazy thing about doing this for so long, which this month is 4 years for me having a YouTube channel. Is I think I talk to myself a little too much. It's very interesting. So the rest of these, I don't have their boxes, or they're in different things. So I'm going to leave them out for a second. So I guess I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys for listening to my ramble. If anyone, I don't know. I'm working on my Spanish. I have several friends that speak Spanish fluently. When I get a little better in a couple months, I'm going to have them start talking to me in Spanish. Or at least try to have like a weekly phone chat just to try to learn, because, you know, immersion, I can read and understand a lot more than I can speak. And I'm more, what am I trying to say? I'm more concerned with learning conversational Spanish than being able to write it perfectly with all the little things on the top and stuff. I want to be able to understand and speak it versus write it and like take a test. I want to be able to go and talk to people. Yeah, which I know it all is important, but I think you get what I'm saying. I want to learn conversational Spanish. So I have a couple apps that I'm working with, but Pimsleur for conversational Spanish is, I think, the best one, because you're mainly just working on the spoken part of it. But I'm done with my free trial, so now I'm going to pay for it, and that bums me out. I'm like, I don't want to pay for it. I just want it for free. But I've been trying other apps, and I think I just like that one better for, again, picking up and listening to other people talk and understanding a little bit better than, like, Duolingo is really fun. And that's like a fun game thing. My daughter loves that one because it's like a game for her. And that's fun, but I think just like Pimsleur is helping me like understand. Entiendo español better. I don't remember what better is. Anyways, so all right, I'm gonna stop talking. I guess I was gonna say, if anyone has any favorite language apps, feel free to do the star and drop your favorite language app in the comment. Or if you've had any success at learning other languages, any tips or tricks about that, I would appreciate hearing that. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.